Everyone. I have really been struggling with emotions and feeling my emotions. And, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have struggled with mental health for a while. In the last week or two, about two, I have realized so much about myself, so much about my history, so much about my life, me. I don't know how else to describe it except for that I have learned things about me or remembered things that showed me who I was. Not that, no, I didn't. I was going to say, not that I didn't know who I was, but literally, I feel like I was living someone else's life. Like, I feel like I have been doing what I've been told for my entire life, right? Except for in real estate. Like, in real estate, what the hell is that about? In real estate, it's like I make the rules. I've decided that I get to play my way. Probably the only area of my life that hasn't been ruled by someone else's judgment or opinion or set of rules, I guess. Not that I don't follow the rules, because, like, well, if you know me, you know that I am definitely a rule follower, and I am so afraid of breaking the rules and getting in trouble that it it causes me to play, by the rules. Always play by the rules. But the rules that I don't play by are the ones that were made up by someone that's not the government. I guess, right? Like, I follow the rules. I follow ethics, I follow morals, I follow those type of standards, right? And realizing that for my whole life, like, starting as a kid, I was told to do things a certain way, to be a certain way, to act a certain way, just to show up a certain way. And in the last 2 weeks, realizing that that is not, it's not me. I haven't been showing up as me. Well, aspects of me, but not fully, not wholly showing up as me. I don't, as I get started on this journey, well, as I start taking you on this journey with me, you'll understand that I've been doing healing work for a very long time on myself, right? I've been in counseling, I've been doing all these things. I've talked with people, I've had friends who have helped me. So many of those friends I met online. So many of those friends I, I've literally never met in my life. And then others I met this spring. And they have been more supportive to me than people in some cases that I have known for my entire life. I don't know how to feel about that, except for that I realized that as as a kid I never fit in. And I think I was just in the wrong room. Have you ever felt like that? Or is it just me? Like, literally, the people that you're around aren't your people. Damn. Kind of sucks, right? Like, how do you how do you identify that, like, as a kid? I mean, the only way that I think I identified it was realizing that I didn't fit in. As I was bullied, as I was, I mean, by my own family, even at school, everywhere, by my own friends, it makes me realize I was in the wrong room. I was not in a room of people who supported and loved me. In many cases, I was in a room of people who didn't understand me. That kind of sucks. Anyway, so my plan is that I'm going to take you on a journey with me. As I uncover things, as I feel confident, comfortable in sharing things, I plan to share them. I plan to move forward. I plan to hopefully help someone else see that everything you were given in childhood isn't necessarily yours to carry. It isn't necessarily yours to believe even. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. And today I'm really feeling just kind of confused a little bit, I guess. And I I don't know how else to describe it. There's a confusion in me that is like there are people who were supposed to love me, and the people who were supposed to love me chose not to, or chose not to in my way, maybe, right? Like, how do you like how do you deal with that? How do you realize that yes, they loved you would assume, and treated you like that? All I know is that I'm working on healing me. I'm working on healing me in ways that I have never even considered. I am looking at things that I thought were always normal. I'm just trying to move forward and trying to find who the hell I am, because literally I haven't known. Like, yes, I've been a mom. Yes, I've been a wife. Yes, I've been a leader, a broker, a realtor. I've been all of these things, but I don't think I've ever fully been there. Like, I'm there, I show up, but I hide. Like, things go sideways, my emotions get in the way, whatever happens, and I hide. Why do I hide? Because I'm scared, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of people seeing me in some instances. I'm afraid of being judged. I'm afraid of being left for making the wrong decisions. I'm afraid of so many things, but literally it's the fear of judgment that leads to abandonment, right? Like, I don't know. There's just so much to uncover and so much. And I know that you guys have signed up to go on this journey with me, beside me. I mean, not signed up, but volunteered maybe. And I know that's because you guys who have joined my group for this. I know that it's because you guys love me and care about me, and maybe because you need help too, and maybe it's learning together. I don't know what this journey is going to look like. I don't know if it'll help anyone else. All I can say is that there will be triggers. If you've been through something bad in your life, there's going to be triggers in this group. There's going to be triggers. And so this is kind of your trigger warning, right? Like, if you're here, you're going to be hearing about things that are unpleasant. A lot, a lot of things happened to me. A lot of things happened that were very unpleasant. And I'm healing. That's all that really matters here, right? Is that I'm healing. And I've found support. I've found my people. I'm realizing that I found my people. My husband and I will be married for 23 years in 2 days. How is it that I only am beginning to see that my husband is my safety? Like, I've known that, but like to really see it and accept it and say, you know what? He's the only person who's never left me besides our kids. Damn. All right. I know this is a lot. I know I'm talking to myself and rambling and all the things, but there's so many things that you realize when you talk to yourself, when you show up for yourself, when you ask yourself questions. We have all the answers. We have all the answers for the things that we want in our life, but so many times we don't sit down with ourselves and look for our own guidance. we know how to get through it. We may not understand it. And no, we may not know how to get through it, but we know the answers, right? Like when you go to counseling, they may give you skills, but they're not giving you peace. Like they're, I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say, but literally for me, going to counseling is a way of getting skills and learning how to deal with the things. It's not in certain modalities, it's been the practice to get rid of the things or to make me feel the things. But literally looking at my life, like I have had more healing in the last 2 weeks than I think I have in 14 years of counseling. And I did that. Not alone by any means, but I did that with help, with friends supporting me, with understanding myself a little bit better and asking myself questions. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Like literally, if you sat here and watched all of this, I'm so sorry. I don't know what this journey is going to bring, but I hope it brings peace. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.